Hi, Chinagona here with my friend Aastha Lal. Hello, Asta.
Hi, Cheetah Goda. How are you?
And Asta loves to put the whole Asta rhymes with pasta in her,
But you
thing
know
below.
why, right? Because I've gotten like people just butcher this name. My
No,
mom
I get it.
loves vowels.
I
She
get it.
loves
I get
vowels.
it. I get it. I just want people to know that I didn't put that there.
You're like, I know how to pronounce it. I
Yeah.
know. Okay.
And also the adjectives that are in the link that where we go live, those are also chosen by the comedians. I do not choose them.
You picked lesbian. I'm not even a lesbian. You picked lesbian.
Oh
No, I'm
my
joking.
gosh. Liar.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Liar. Oh my gosh, Austin and I had so much fun last week. We had the ultimate I want to say ultimate LA experience, but I guess you could also have this experience maybe in like a New York or San Francisco. It's like definitely a big city
Yeah.
experience,
It
right?
was the weirdest night ever, and I loved it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So we went to this restaurant called Dow in Hollywood on Selma. So it's like one block off Hollywood Boulevard. And if you know Hollywood Boulevard, you know that, it doesn't necessarily smell good and you might want to like keep your valuables
Yeah.
inside your bra, you
There's
know?
urine everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And so one block away, you walk in and I swear to God, it feels like you're walking into the set of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. There's like basalt columns that are carved into the shape of serpents. I don't know what basalt is, but that sounds right.
That sounded really fancy. I had no idea what you're saying, but I was like, "Damn, she's learned it." Okay.
She's
She's
edumacated.
edumacated.
And then there is a sleeping Buddha, and then you walk down. That's right, down. So you start off at ground floor, and then you're walking into the restaurant, and you must go down. I mean, I think the ceiling's like 30 feet tall, right? And
Yeah, even
it's
I think even more than that, actually, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like you're going underground, and there's this giant statue that Austin and I had a little, like, beat down, like, my Chinese against her Indian. I'm like, "That looks like Kuan Yin." She's like,
I was
"I
like
think it's Krishna." And it turned out to be a multi-armed Kuan Yin, which I've never seen before, so it's kind of
Mhm.
a Kuan Yin Krishna mashup.
I love it. I love it, which is very fitting for us, I think. This is good.
Yeah, very fitting, and she was, like, 2 stories tall. And, like, it wouldn't have been surprising if there had been, like, a ruby in her forehead, like, it really
Yes.
looked like something Indiana Jones. So, if you're ever in the area, you have to walk into this restaurant. So, very fancy, very LA experience, and then we went to go see comedy and also still in Hollywood, and we drove for, like, 15 minutes, which
Yeah.
again, that's only an LA thing that you can still be in the same little neighborhood, but you've driven 15 minutes. And then we walked into this tiny little like, I don't think there was even a sign on the wall that
No.
said it was a comedy club. Like, you
No.
wouldn't know from the outside it was a comedy club.
No.
Um,
It was an
teeny
abandoned
tiny
convenience store. It felt like an abandoned convenience store type of vibe.
Yeah, convenience store slash, craft center, right? Like,
Mhm. Nice.
there were a lot of paintings on the wall, which
Yeah.
I've never seen that in a comedy club either.
Uh,
So, yeah, very LA experience, hilarious, so awesome. I'm so excited to have you back at Soy Saucy.
Yay! I love me some soy saucy. Thank you for having me back.
Thanks for coming back. So what are you talking what's on your mind? What are you talking about these days in the comedy?
Ooh, I mean, there's like this question that I have where it's like, should I do political stuff or should I not do political stuff? Because now when you come back into America, they're starting to check your phone now. So I'm just like,
Mm.
oh, like I'm having this like inner dilemma of like politics versus not politics. But you
Wait, did this
still
happen to you? Did you travel somewhere and come back and your phone got checked?
No, but a couple of my friends did actually. Yeah,
Eee.
yeah, but they were on different types of visas, they're not American citizens, and so
Oh,
but
okay.
I did hear one time an American citizen got their phone checked too, because 'cause they're, like, really outspoken. So, like, this is my inner dilemma that I'm having. This is the identity crisis, I guess, portion of it, where it's
Mhm.
like, we should be speaking out against the injustices that this administration is creating, and but it's also like, oh, we also work in comedy, and so, like, how much like, how bad is it gonna get, right? Because we have this Gestapo type police force right now that's happening, and it feels very much like 1930s Germany right now, and so, like, how bad is it gonna get where, like, people like Kimmel are being pulled off and then pulled on, luckily. But like at one point, like if that power is left unchecked, like what are the consequences for people to speak out against these corrupt administrations? So like that is what sorry, that got really serious really fast. My bad. But it's been in my mind because I'm writing my next special, like, and it's like, how much do I talk about this? But then I'm
Yeah.
going down this other route of like, okay, what I really care about is spirituality, and I care about
Mm,
like the general topics of like concepts of Hinduism and Buddhism, and how
mhm,
can I integrate those? Because I feel comfortable and I feel happy talking about those, and I think that
mhm.
some of them are so interesting. And so I was like, maybe I don't go as political. Maybe I'll have some like little sprinkles and some little
Yeah.
salt bays of politicalness. But I'm like, it makes me happy to talk about spirituality and meditation and navigating this entire world and trying to be a good, compassionate human being. So I was like, let's focus on that. So, in a nutshell, that's
I
what I'm going to do.
I think that's right. I think that's the way you have to go. Like, I once heard this, I'm gonna get the quote wrong, but it was credited to Mother Teresa, and it was something like, "Never invite me to a anti-war protest. Instead, invite me to a pro-peace rally."
Mm,
And, just talking about how, like, if you're anti-war, even though you're against war, you're still talking about war. But
or
what is
yeah,
it that you want? If you want peace, then that's what you need to be talking about.
yeah.
And I do think that there's something about that. Like, um, you
'Cause it's
can.
the word has energy, right?
Yeah, yeah, and also too, it's just like what you're thinking about,
Mhm.
right? Like, which one are you focusing on? And I can feel my heart rate change depending on if I'm watching the current events versus
Mhm.
if I'm following that Walk for Peace. Have you been following the Walk for Peace?
No, what is this?
Oh my god, you're gonna love this. There are these Buddhist monks
Yeah.
who have been doing a walk from Texas to Washington, DC. They're on day, like, 80 something
Oh my
of
god,
a
I do love this.
120-day walk,
Yeah.
and it's been so beautiful to watch. I've been following it now, I don't know, for, like, a month or so, and it's been so beautiful to watch the crowds growing
Yes.
around them, and, they chant and pray at the end of the day and the beginning of the day, and to see how that is touching people, and
Yeah.
I feel like that's what we need to focus on, like, that beautiful thing. I mean, of course, I'm like, "What's gonna happen when they get to DC?"
Yeah.
Biting my nails. Um,
Insurrection number 2. No, joking. Could you imagine? Oh my god.
wait, what? I missed
Like,
that.
what if they pulled an insurrection, like 2.0?
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
could you imagine?
Oh my
But, like,
gosh.
I just Google image what you're talking about because that's how I get my information through Google Images because I don't know how to read. But, like, literally, they're, like, legit monks. Like, this is, like, so cool.
Yes, yes, and they've had a dog with them. He was with them for almost he was with them up until last week, and I guess he had to have a surgery. I haven't been able to find anything that described when he got injured, but his name's Aloka the Peace Dog, and he has a little
Mm.
white fur patch that is almost the shape of a heart. It's so cute.
Oh my god. I
Yeah,
love
and, yeah, so I think I mean, that's for me, that's the beauty of Soy Saucy is sure, we're all Asian and Latin comedians, but when you come see our comedy, it's really just about our common humanity, and
Mhm.
that's, I feel like just showing up and saying like, "Hey," and we don't say it directly, but it comes out and you're like, "Oh, yeah, my mom does that same thing," like,
Yeah.
even though we're all different ethnicities, like, we all have these shared experiences. I think that's the whole point.
I love
So
that. You gave me some, like, some good because I'm in the middle of writing this next, like, special and whatnot, but, like, you really put it in perspective where it's like, I like talking about, like, things that unite us and as much as, like, there's so much stuff out there, but I feel like the most joy in writing about, like, the compassion that we all have, the empathy, like, I feel joy in writing about those types of things from, like, a Buddhist Hindu perspective, so I'm gonna keep doing that, so thank you, I appreciate that.
yeah, and if you're having fun writing it, then that's gonna come out, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was interesting because I did just watch Cristela Alonso's latest special
Yeah.
called Upper Classy, and she must have recorded it just really recently because towards the end, it's kind of just I mean, she's always a little bit political, just because, she comes from a mixed documentation family, and so
Right.
it's something that's always on her mind. Um, and then, But really, she was just talking about like her family, and it was really cute. She was talking about how, she's doing these things to help heal her inner child, like,
Mhm.
going to Hawaii. And like they get there and they're like, okay, she takes the whole family, right? She takes the whole family to Hawaii. And they're like, okay, what do we do now? Like, we're here. Like, what are we supposed to do? Like, because they never went on vacation growing up. They like
Oh,
don't
wow.
know. And she's
Mhm.
like, go look for people that look happy, write down what they're doing, and we're gonna go do that,
Oh, I love that. That's so cute.
And that's so interesting, the things you take for granted. Like,
Mhm.
if you did go on vacation as a kid, like, you don't wonder, how do I go on vacation? But for someone who's never been, like, sure, like, that's a whole learning experience, like, totally different perspective. And then at the very, very end, she gets real and she's just like, look, I tell these stories because it's important because of what's going on right now. So, like, sometimes it's just like, okay, my set. And then at the very end, a
Ooh, I like that.
little something that you tag on there.
I like
Kind of
that.
like I did at the end of the last Soy Saucy, right?
I loved that. That was beautiful.
Where I
That
was
made me
just
cry, actually. That's
I
why you should come to Soy Saucy. It is an emotional roller coaster of an emotion. Most of the time, you're gonna be laughing, but you really, like, brought it together as, like, what is our purpose here? Like, what are we actually doing? And I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like existing as someone for whom the system was not built for is its
Mhm,
own form of protest.
mhm. Ooh, I like that.
So, come to Soy Saucy.
Soy Saucy.
So, what else have you been up to?
Um,
By the way, if Asta looks familiar and you like to watch reality television, you probably saw her on
season 34 of The Amazing Race.
season 34. There's that many seasons?
Girl, there's too many seasons. It's like, it's ridiculous amount of seasons. Oh my god.
I've never I'm gonna have to go watch your episode because I have no idea what The Amazing Race is about. And
What?
yeah,
You've never seen The Amazing Race before, ever?
I don't really watch a lot of television,
Okay, got it.
partially because I don't wanna get sucked in. Like, I don't have time to
Smart,
binge.
smart. You're an academic, and I appreciate that. Okay,
That's the
so
nice
do
thing about
you
comedy specials, right? It's like,
yeah,
it's an hour, maybe an hour 15.
yeah, and then
You
it's
don't
over.
have 8 seasons, 13 episodes each.
Yeah. No, I love this. Do you know the general concept of The Amazing Race?
There's a race,
Yeah. You're in
and
teams
you
of 2.
okay, that's
Yeah,
all I know. That's the
yeah.
entirety.
Teams of 2 with someone that you know, so brother, sister, mom, dad, boyfriend,
Okay.
girlfriend, married couple, whatever, right? You get to choose your teammate, which is good. Uh, well, in my
Phew.
case, not so good, but I still picked my fiance, and you are literally going from point A to point B, and the last person to get to point B gets eliminated. Then the rest of the teams go from point B to C, and then you're supposed to be racing around the whole world. We started in Munich, Germany. It was the first time the
Uh-huh.
race started outside of America. And
Oh, okay.
so you're gonna have to watch how it goes, but I promise you're not gonna have to watch a lot of episodes. So it's not too much of a time commitment.
So is it always the last team there gets eliminated?
Yeah, the
Okay.
last team to the pit stop. Yeah.
Okay. And where was your pit stop? You were going from Germany to where?
Oh, I think we don't know. We were just like in Germany for the leg, and then once the next leg starts, I think they went to Austria after.
Oh, so it
Um,
was all in Germany, your episode.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay,
We were doing
gotcha.
German things. You'll see on yeah, we're doing a lot of German things.
Is it like athletic or is it like go find the best pretzel in Bavaria?
It's athletic and
Okay.
also the other one too. Yeah, it's
Really?
a little bit of both. Ours was heavily athletic, and we're like 2 women under the height of like 5'3", and so it was like really too athletic for us. But it was I promise you it was entertaining. Like, I was speaking German. It was like a whole hoot. I like thought that, like, I'm gonna try to be as funny as possible in this episode and also be as slow as possible, but that second one was not intended. Like, I didn't intend to be slow. I was like, this is gonna be my breakthrough comedy career. This is gonna be great. So literally, I'm like looking at the camera, telling jokes like the whole time, not keeping an eye on the clock. And it's a race for a reason. I don't know. I thought it was The Amazing
Your
Stroll for
fiance
some
is
reason.
like, I'm giving you the red light.
He's like, let's go. Let's go. We're on a race. And
Okay,
I'm
okay.
like, la-di-da. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna have to
Season
put it
34.
Where do I watch it?
Peacock?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Paramount. One of them. One of the
I
P's.
cannot wait for the day. Okay, I am not pro Monopoly
Mm.
by any means.
Yes.
However, the whole where do I watch it? Do I have a subscription for that one? I don't know. I can't stand it. Like can you just consolidate, please?
If I have a Paramount one, I think it's on Paramount, I think. Well, I'll give you my details, okay? I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on air, but, like, I will send you the details so you don't
We'll
have to
do
pay,
a
okay?
watch
You don't have to
party,
pay. Yes,
right?
exactly.
Right? We can do something like that, where we
Yeah,
can
exactly.
do it all
But
legally.
as soon as you watch it, I'm gonna change my password so fast, Sheena, go now. 'Cause I
That's
can't have
awesome.
you hooked on other episodes of other shows. Just
Okay, well, where can people oh, by the way, let me put it up. Come and see Asta and I at Soy Saucy. We at the Crow in Santa Monica. Free
Ooh,
parking, no food and beverage no food and beverage purchase requirements. You'll be in bed by 10. Like,
amazing,
what more do you
amazing.
need?
And you got a fancy little QR code that just popped up on
Yeah.
screen. I
So
love that.
click on the QR code and get your tickets for Soy Saucy in Santa Monica. It's a really fun location too. If you haven't been, it's this old. It was like either a train depot or bus depot,
Mhm.
and it got reconverted into this like art and restaurant area, and it's a little oasis in the middle of this kind of industrial part of Santa
Yeah,
Monica, which you're like, there's an industrial part of Santa Monica. There is, and you will drive through it to
yeah,
get
yeah,
to the Crow.
yeah.
But then there's a huge parking lot, and you can also take the metro to get there. It's awesome.
It's so good.
So
What I love about this show in particular is, like, there is no 2 drink minimum. Everyone is hilarious, and you're just supporting, like, artists, you know, you're supporting comedians, and it's a fun night out, and again, that 10 o'clock bedtime, amazing. Chef's kiss. Good.
And also too, like, if you're a single person who likes to watch comedy, like, feel safe coming, it's not sketchy. You don't have to be like, "I'm sending you a pin for my location in case I don't call you later,"
Yeah,
which
it's a safe part.
unfortunately you have to do sometimes when you're a single woman going out to
Mhm.
comedy in Hollywood.
Yep, 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 yep. Yo, thanks for going out with me on that random ass night, okay? That I loved that night with you.
By the way, Austin, I had the greatest breakthrough, which is my partner doesn't really like comedy. Her partner does well, okay, my partner likes comedy fine, but he
Mhm.
doesn't love comedy. Your partner does not like comedy.
No, she doesn't even like going to my shows.
Which is why I've never met her. And my husband, he was all like, "Why are you going to see a show without me?" And I'm like, "Because you don't want to talk about it afterwards." And you get
Mhm.
annoyed when I'm like, "What did you think was the best?" "Well, I would have done it this way." You're like, "Oh, you're thinking about it too much." I'm like, "I want to talk about it with someone,
Break it down.
break it down." And that's what's so fun. So if you have a thing that you really like to do and you're like, "God, it's not really fun doing it with my partner," you don't have to do everything with your partner.
Mhm.
Find someone who loves it as much as you do so you can both enjoy it. That was our big breakthrough
Oh my god,
as
I'm gonna follow you for marriage advice. That was great. That was we should just do a whole bunch of content just on that genre.
this. Yeah, I know, I don't do enough about marriage. I also my homeschooling stuff has not
Oh,
made it in
so
either.
interesting. You homeschooled your daughter for how many years?
Of 14 years.
I mean, that is so
I know,
interesting.
and it hasn't made it into my comedy yet. I think it's too painful still. I'm still processing it. I'm not
Are you still homeschooling her or is it
No, no,
over?
I'm not
Okay,
homeschooling
you're
her,
like, it's too painful.
but it was, I mean, really, like, people were like, "How did you do it?" And I'm like, "I wanted to quit every single day. Trust me."
But dude, you're
Um,
determined. You're
ugh,
determined.
ugh.
Mhm.
This whole thing, like, about having, like, you know, m moral I don't know, whatever it is,
I know.
but
Procreation is hard, but then you, like, took procreation to a next level, you know what I mean?
seriously,
Yeah.
yeah, and I home birthed her too, right? Home birth, homeschool, like, I basically did it the
You
painful
just
way.
never left your house for 18 years.
But now she's out there in the big ass world.
I love it.
She even takes the bus. I mean, it's a school bus, but she still even takes the bus home.
That's
So
wild.
I'm like, gotta
In Los
go.
Angeles?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
And actually, you know, I heard some parents say something that I thought was really profound. They're like, "I want your high school experience to be difficult because
Mm,
I can still help you deal with whatever happens." Right?
yeah,
Once you get to college, I want high school to be so hard that like I set you up for success for college. I was like,
yeah.
"Yeah, that sort of thing," you know? Cuz
Oh, I like that.
I mean, like I talk to parents who are like, "My kid had to catch a connecting flight and I'm so nervous." And it's like, yeah, I mean, I can see that. Like, I've done that with my kids, so hopefully she, you know, has some that skill, but anyway. Okay, well, come see us, Soy Saucy. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Tina Gordon. I love you. I'll see you soon.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye bye.